Alrighty then, it's time for another Loot Crate unboxing, but this one instead is Loot Pets, and I have two of them to open. I've been quite excited for this one ever since they revealed it to me a while back, but I had to keep it on the down low. Now that it's finally here, I'm quite hyped. I love my dogs. If you guys follow me on Facebook or on Twitter or watch my stream, you can sometimes catch glimpses of them. I'll post pictures of them or I'll talk about them. This is how I'll divide it though. The thing is, since my camera is in a really weird ghetto setup, I can't hold it properly while I'm unboxing. So I'm going to unbox the stuff first and then give it to my dogs. So you'll be able to see them pretty much receive all the gifts almost all at once. I'll give them one by one, but maybe they'll be overwhelmed by it, but we'll see. The things I'm hoping for are stuff like treats, obviously, and especially toys. Because if you guys are dog owners and your dogs love to play, stuff like tennis balls don't last very long. This thing we only got about 2 months ago, and in 1 month they tore it up to shreds. And then this poor little squirrel, whatever it is now, it cost $10, all right? But it was probably one of the better ones. We used to get them crappy little stuffed animals just to play around with. They would tear those things to shreds. We bought a $10 duck thing from Amazon. They said it was for pets. They destroyed it within an hour. I'm not even joking. I have it over there. Still, it's severed head and a severed arm, this poor thing. This thing is more, you can even hear them right now in the back. This kind of thing was more tailored for pets, and it lasted quite a while. In fact, they still play with this tattered remains. They kind of eviscerated it. It used to squeak. I think squeaker's gone. Before I begin the unboxing, I'm pretty sure some of you want to know the story of my dogs. Both my dogs are rescue dogs. All the dogs I've ever owned have been rescue. Ever since I was young, I wanted a dog of my own. The reasoning for that was because we didn't live in the best of neighborhoods and we were pretty much poor. So going outside wasn't something I could do. Mostly I could just spend my time inside the house or in the backyard. And I always just wanted a buddy just to sort of hang out with. My first dog was an American Pit Bull. One of those types of dogs that everyone seems to be afraid of because they get a bad reputation. They are rather aggressive, but they're very loyal to people. She passed away a few years back, and as morbid as it is to say, I'm kind of happy that she did, because she didn't die by being euthanized or anything. She died in her sleep, so she got to live a full life. She was in a pound, and of course her breed of dogs don't last very long. And when I saw her, and I was told that, oh, her owners abandoned her because they didn't know she was going to get this big. I was like, the fuck? Even as a child, I knew that was evil. So I adopted her, even though my parents wanted a puppy. We got a full-fledged gigantic dog, and she was just like the coolest thing we had in the family. I also had another rescue dog. His name was Lucas, and he was just strange. He would break out of the house and then come back at night. I'm pretty sure he's got a lot of puppies somewhere around. He was probably a pimp. And he passed away in Mexico, though his was more tragic. He just kind of broke out of the house. We had a little ranch in Mexico, and he lived there. And he broke out of the house because my sister didn't chain him up properly. Though I don't blame her because he wouldn't normally just get out of it anyways. And then we got a tiny little Chihuahua from a woman who was gonna just throw her on the streets. We got her, raised her. She's still alive, and she's still with my family. And I think she's like 14 years old now. She's getting there. She's almost blind, and it makes me sad. My own personal dogs are Peaches and Jojo. Yes, my wife and I named him after Jojo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. In fact, we named his actual name is Joseph. So yeah, we call him Joseph or Jojo every now and then. The Peaches is the Corgi Chihuahua mix. We adopted her from a rescue agency. And like we saw her online, my wife saw her online, and my wife cried. She was like, "This is the cutest thing we ever saw," and she had immediately wanted us to adopt it. And there was a lot of difficulties to doing that because the apartment we were living in, they didn't allow us to have pets. So we worked an arrangement to get the pets since we were going to move anyways. And the thing is, when I was living with my wife for the first year, we had a pretty damn good apartment. But the thing about it was that it's huge, and it was very quiet. and we just kind of made it like we were together, but it kind of felt lonely. We wanted a little critter to walk around or something because we both grew up with dogs and such. So when we got Peaches, it was just like every day, it's just she would jump on the bed and be like, I said, playing with us. It's like we're just lying down. She torpedoes our stomachs and she just like stares at us. Or when she wants food, she walks up to us and puts her paw on our hands, and she's just like looking for food or anything like that. She's a very lovable dog. In fact, she's kind of below me right now, but I can't really show you without screwing up the camera. And then Jojo, he was a pound rescue. The thing is, we were trying to get another dog through a pet adoption agency, and they were making it so difficult. It was insane. We'd wait weeks and weeks and weeks to see if we were even approved for a dog. So my wife was just getting upset. And then one day I had jury duty, and luckily I was next to one of the pet shelters. And I decided to walk in there and look through all of the dogs, and it was very sad. I actually have some clips of it on Facebook if you want to go look at it. They are very depressing because a lot of dogs there are either abandoned or their owners just haven't bothered to come back. In fact, some of them were return rescues, meaning people came to adopt them and then brought them back. So these dogs had a home for just a little bit of while, and the owners decided, fuck it. Jojo was a sad story. He was a surrender, a willful surrender, meaning he wasn't abandoned or anything. But the owner, he gave him up because he was told by a woman that she didn't want him to have the dog. That woman lived with him, and he abandoned his little brother or little bro. And when I saw Jojo, he was just lying in a little bit. I'm like, what is that thing? And I called out to him, and he slowly crawled to me, and he just started licking my hand, and I was just immediately enamored. I went the next day to try to adopt him because he said he wasn't available that day, that he'd be available the next day. They told me, still not available. I came the next day as well, before 7 a.m. I woke up at 5, and I don't have a car, so I walked and took the bus, and it's a 1-hour bus just to see there if I can get him. Once again, I was refused, and I demanded they tell me when he would be available. So they gave me the best, most accurate one, and the day that happened, the day he'd be available, I went there at the very beginning. I stood next to the door. No one would pass me. I would be the first one to get the ticket. And they told me, oh, say, yeah, he's still available. Do you want to play with him? No, I want him. I know I want him. I know he's the type of dog for me and my wife. And I got him. The most adorable little bastard ever. He has such a damn attitude, though. He's adorable. Is like you say, Jojo, come here, and he just stares at you and walks away. But if he brings the ball to you and expects you to play catch, if not, he'll start nibbling at your ankles. He's like, you do what I say. I'm the boss around the house. But I love both my dogs. They're awesome. Anyways, let's get to the actual unboxing. I'm quite excited. I would rather get Loot Pets than Loot Crate. Because for me, I like having useful stuff and whatnot, but not all of it can be useful in the Loot Crate. Some of it's just novelty toys, like you can see the little dude there for the Vault Boy. You can see the Arthas back there in this crate thing. But the things for dogs, what I learned since owning a dog, all of their stuff tends to be useful. Either because they destroy their previous thing and you got to replace it, or because most of their stuff are perishables, treats. Hell, one treat alone can make a dog happy for the entire day. I know that for a fact. Well, no scientific fact. Wait, does it even have tape? Yeah, it has tape. All right. Right now, my neighbors are having some soccer get-together. So if you hear noises, it's just them watching, I think, sports or something, and they're celebrating goals and whatnot. So if you hear that, it's them. I can't really get this through. I know this is a very awkward scissor cutting, but I don't want to damage the box or any of its contents. Anyways, let's see what we've got. Hopefully my dogs enjoy these things. Okay, I got a shirt already. Yeah. Oh, it's a tiny little doggy shirt. Both my dog. Okay, this one's definitely for Peaches. It's big enough. It's from the Invasion box set, from the looks of it, and you can see aliens are going to be destroying these humans. Pretty sure this is just a horror story for dogs, and I'm pretty sure the aliens are actually cats. A dog clothing, I'm a little bit iffy on. Jojo keeps it on. He loves it. Peaches is a little fidgety with it. Jojo, he's just like such a chill goddamn dog. He will actually bring us the brush, or at least look at the brush in order for us to do it for him. Anyways, I feel one thing I definitely wanted, and it's, fuck yes, treats. Okay, these are like cracker things, right? Alright, so invasion style crackers or cookies or whatnot. Some of them are already kind of already turned to dust, but I can probably mix that with into its kibble. These are crunchy cosmic snacks invading your dog's taste buds. What flavor are they? I can't actually see. Okay, they're sweet potato. All right. So Jojo and Peaches both love vegetables, or at least those dog food things with vegetables in them, and they definitely love little treats like this. In fact, when I show you my dogs running around receiving these treats, you can see the big ass fucking box of dog treats they have. We give them dog treats usually as a sort of snack when we're gonna go outside. So like, here's a snack so you don't eat anything or get a little fidgety on the road, or we give them a snack for them to do tricks. I mean, a treat to do tricks, right? Hell, just saying the word treat got the dogs next to me. They're just staring at me from behind. Okay, and next thing is a frisbee. Yes, it's a weird little plastic frisbee. All right, I'm gonna pretty much destroy this wrapper thing. All right, it's a plastic frisbee. Yeah, I don't know if you heard that, but yeah, that's a neighbor. A little plastic frisbee. Battlestar Galactica. Again, I haven't really watched Battlestar Galactica, although I do have friends that enjoy it. Either way, a frisbee is a frisbee. They enjoy anything you can throw and they can chew on. Although I think the material this is made of, they might destroy quickly. I'm pretty sure it'll last them enough to the next loot pets. That's kind of my whole idea right now. If every box comes with one toy, some treats and whatnot, that's enough to last them to the next crate. And trust me, while it just seems like, oh, it's just a bag of treats, dog treats are pretty damn expensive unless you get them in a very good Amazon deal. Like the treats we usually get them are like these crispy jerky bacon treats. They're $5 and they don't last very long. They usually last about 2 weeks. Okay, alright, this seems, ooh, wait, it's a leash. Actually, this is actually pretty damn new, so we have been needing a better, stronger leash for my dogs. Because we start off with puppy leashes, but Jojo, he started off as like a tiny puppy. They told us it was a cane terrier. If you guys don't know what a cane terrier is, think of what you call it, Wizard of Oz. He was a cane terrier mix, and they didn't know what other mix half he was. So he's massive. He's about 5 months now, and he's bigger than Peaches. It's crazy as fuck. It's a big leash, a pretty adequate one too. Oh, it's Space Invaders to be accurate, so you can see it here. Space Invaders, you know. So this one is definitely fine, and some of it looks to be like pretty average quality kind of thing. And I'll tell you right now, leashes on their own, I've gone to PetSmart and tried to look for them. They're pretty goddamn expensive. Like I would have thought some nylon strap was cheap. No, they're pretty damn expensive for considering what they do. But of course they're meant to last for a long time, so I figure that's probably where the cost goes. All right. See, the next things are papers. All right, the usual Loot Crate little tiny booklet thingy. Wait, does it have something inside here? Nah. I thought it had like stamps or something. It has games, I guess. I can give it to my sister who likes it. And oh shit! These are just kind of cute, right? Remember, me and my wife like keychains and trinkets and stuff, so we kind of put that on their collars. So this is kind of just a small thing, and let's see if you can see the writing. It just says Loot Pets. I don't know if you can because the camera's not really that focused. And the writing's pretty small. It's a little Loot Pets neck kind of thing. So, I mean, necklace. So, yeah, that one, I like it. It's probably not worth very much, but still something. And then you can see the decoration of the box. It's the Invasions Loot Pets thing. Right. So, the quick rundown, a leash. These things are usually, the average one's around $5. These things, I'm going to assume are around $6 if they're according to the bacon thing. And then the frisbee as well. And the shirt too. The shirt, again, Jojo, he's getting pretty big, so he's definitely going to be able to fit inside of it. But, my god, Peaches isn't one to wear these things. Okay, so we've got one loot crate down. One loot pets to be more accurate. And right now my dogs are just sitting there looking at me. They want whatever's in here. I'm hoping they really love those cookies, because if they do and I get more similar ones, then we're we're kind of in for a treat. That's a bad joke. I kind of lost the joke I was trying to say, but deal with it. All right, this one, see, it feels heavier from the first one, and this one's the Galaxy one, and we got ourselves another shirt. And this shirt is actually kind of the same one. It is the same one I got from the loot crate from last time, the Galaxy one. It's a little tiny version of it. It's actually pretty fucking cute. It's actually cute. I can wear it. I can wear mine, and I can put it on one of my dogs, and that'd be like the cheesiest, lamest shit ever, right? I actually love this just because I have the same damn shirt, so it's gonna it's gonna feel funny. It's gonna be one of those weird like family picture kind of worthwhile things. And best yet, if I get the other loot crate because it hasn't arrived due to some shipping problem. If I get the other loot crate and the invasion one, and it comes in with this one, it's just gonna be funny as hell. I can wear one of them with Peaches, and my wife can wear the other one with Jojo. All right, here's more. I think more treats. Yes, more treats. Tinier galactic snacks. These are biscuits. All right. Well, let's see if you can see it. These are tiny little biscuits, so they're crunchy cookies. These right here, the ones from the other one, they're chewy and whatnot, so they're pretty much gonna be eaten in one bite. These, depending on how your dog chews and stuff, can last a little bit longer. These types, yeah, they're usually around $3 and whatnot. So I'm hoping they like them. This one is beef liver, so that one's gonna have a meaty taste to them, and they're gonna like that one. Probably more. All right. And what is this? Ooh, a pet collar. This is if it's an actual good pet collar, this is actually important. Again, when you see Jojo walking around, you might see that his collar kind of disappears. So his collar, he got a lot bigger than we thought. So his collar right now is sort of at its wit's end, like it's not gonna last much longer. So having a collar all in its own is pretty useful. This one seems to be an adjustable one. The material seems to be actually feeling really damn strong. I don't know what material it is, but it feels like it's pretty tough. Like it has a little bit of that extending kind of stuff where it stretches a little bit. Not too much, but it stretches a little bit, so it's a little malleable. And it'll seem like it won't hurt my dogs. So you can see it's called Wayland Yutani Corp. Alright, so this one actually pretty damn useful. So far I have like a start your pet ownership kind of kit. Also something kind of nice and kind of adorable. My niece, she got her first dog after asking for so many years. Well, 2 years since she could talk. She's even like, I want a puppy. So much so that when I took Peaches to meet Peaches the first time, she just was super happy, hugging the dog and whatever. I can't share pictures of it because it's my sister's daughter, and I don't feel comfortable doing that. Only if she gives me permission, of course. She cried when I took Peaches away. It's like, we're going home, and she goes, okay, bye. Oh, but Peaches is going home with them. No, you can't take her. And she starts crying, and it was so sadly adorable. And then when we got Jojo, oh my god, it was even worse. She adores Jojo the most. And the fuck? Oh, actually, this is pretty good, but it's pretty big, so I'm gonna open it last. Okay, another collar, a little spaceship. Okay, it seems that it might be actually a trend. Instead of getting buttons in the loot pets, you might be getting these tiny little neck thingies. Again, I like these things just because it's funny to have them on my dogs. In fact, when you see my dogs running around, look for their collars. They're going to have like weirdly shaped ones. Little bone, little heart, and sometimes we swap them around. I know, it's kind of cheesy that way. And here's the little booklet. So, okay, that's the last thing. And then you can see the box here. It's just decorative and whatnot. I'll probably use this to store some of their older toys, because I've been using the regular loot crates just to store their toys, but this seems more thematic and fitting. This is a Firefly bowl, okay? I can see that right now. And this is actually going to be useful, all right? Because right now, it's ceramic too. Oh, and it's pretty damn tough. I can remove this little thing on the bottom. It's a little ceramic bowl. This is actually going to be pretty useful because ever since we got Jojo, we've been having an issue deciding how to make the bowls work out. We got them a little water fountain. We got them a little water fountain for them to have this distilled cold water together, but it's messy as shit. I gotta tell you that I love it, but at the same time, it makes such a big mess. And then we also kind of had to replace. We had to sort of do some weird stuff with the Peaches' old bowls. Used to we're using her old water bowl as JoJo's food bowl, so that kind of feels a little bit lame, right? JoJo eats slowly, so we could just feed him in a tinier bowl, and Peaches, she eats way more. She's a little fatty. So this one will be useful for her. I've been meaning to watch Firefly, and I know some of you hearing that will probably want to destroy me for saying such a thing. But hey, I'll get around to it. Don't hate me for it. I just kind of haven't had a chance to. Either way, everything else seems useful. Something we can definitely use, right? Sorry, I dropped in the camera. The camera got a little bit screwed up. Everything seems useful. We only got 2 treats, right? We only got 2 treats that we can give them. That's fine for me because, again, as I said earlier on, I was needing to replace a few things. The leash and the collar are definitely going to be put to good use, and it's kind of funny again that they gave them both to you within 2 months. So it's like, here's pet ownership starter kit, a bowl, and leash and collar, and then your dog treats. Get to it, and here's a toy too for you to play with. So yes, so far it's off to a good start. Although, in my opinion, they should try offering some more treats that are more useful. Like one thing that is very expensive or difficult to find, one that your dog might like, are dental cleansing treats. Those are pretty damn annoying to try to locate. I like the shirts definitely. They're just kind of funny, and I actually really like the fact that they're synchronized to the human Loot Crate one. So I'm gonna be doing some really sad things. I'm gonna be taking pictures with my dogs with the shirts and sending it to my parents. I love my dogs that much. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna give these to my dogs now, and mind the probable erratic camera and the likelihood that the mic won't be that good. All right, it's the best I can do at the moment. All right, so here's Peaches. Peaches, come on. Little Peaches, and then there's JoJo. He's fucking huge now. The coolest little dogs. You see they're hitting the camera right now. Peaches, let's see you back up. I can't put the camera on you properly. JoJo, high five. Come on. See, he tends to do this only if he's a little farther away. Come on. See, high five. High five. Peaches, give me your paw. Good girl. Good girl. JoJo, down. 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 Roll over. Come on, roll. You can do it. Roll. Nice, isn't it? He just did a half-ass roll. All right. So let's see if they enjoy these treats. You guys want a treat? You guys want a treat? You want a treat, Peaches? Good girl. All right. Hold on. I'll give you the crunchy ones first. They might make a tiny little mess from this, but it's the best we got to do. Hold on. This camera worked. He's licking the camera now. All right, hold on. I can't open it. What are you guys stressing about? Hold on. It's a treat. It's a little bacon treat. We're not making treats. A little cheese treat. You guys have horrible farts when you eat cheese. All right, sit. Sit, JoJo. Good boy. Come on, sit. Sit. No. Sit. Sit. Down. Roll. It's a half-ass roll. All right, Peaches. You right now, you're too close to be able to do a trick. Here's a treat. Good girl. Go eat your treat. Oh, you didn't finish it, but Peaches ate it. Peaches gonna steal it. Finish your treat first, JoJo. All right. When they get their treats, they try to avoid each other because they'll try to steal it from each other. They're little greedy bastards. But it's mostly JoJo who does it. Come on. You want the other treat too, don't you? See, now JoJo just... God damn it. This is why they don't finish their treats quick enough. And that's why kind of the crunchy ones, as you can see there, the milk bone, those tend to be better because they can eat it slowly but piece by piece without making too much of a mess. Alright, let's see the other ones. There's the other treats. I'm pretty sure they're going to enjoy these more. Again, they're used to more of these solid ones. Those are the ones I feed them the most. They're the ones they'll like the best. Hold Hold on. Oh shit! This is more like jerky. Look, if I say jerky, they go crazy. It's jerky. Jerky. You want jerky? Speak. Ah. You want jerky? Come on, sit. Sit. Okay. Peach, Jojo. Here you go. Yeah, that shit you told you. They like those a lot more. They like crunchy kind of things that are a little, that are only a little bit tiny, squishy. So, in fact, look, she's already just wanting more. Do you want another one? I usually just give them one, but it seemed that they really love this one. Here you go. Here you go, Jojo. No, Peaches, don't steal his. She just stole one of his other treats that he had half eaten. Oh. It's okay, don't worry. When we notice that one of them steals fruit from the other one, we compensate the other one just because they're like that. I know, it's kind of difficult to train them because Peaches is more excitable and likes to play more, and Jojo's more careful and quiet. So let's see the Frisbee. You guys want a toy? Let's see if they can play with this. Or they'll play with it initially. Or they're still in little I want treats mode. All right, Jojo, Peaches, go. Oh, he went to sniff it. But where's the ball? Peaches, go get the ball. Go get your ball. Oh, you can see one ball over there, and the other ball's next to my feet. They play. I wanted to say the joke. They play with their balls a lot, but Jojo no longer has them, so he can't really use that joke anymore. Huh, Jojo? Who's the happiest little fucking guy in the world? Put your hand between them, and they both start just slicking shit out of you. The cutest puppies. Ew. Yeah. Anyways, those are my two dogs, coolest dogs ever. Jojo, Joseph, and you can see his little collar. Like I said, he got a little collar and he's got a little bow tie. So we'll pimp out their collars definitely. So those little trinkets in their necks. Ow! I hit myself on the table. Those little trinkets in their necks will definitely be put to good use. And my God, whatever this galactic snaps thing, they're fucking gone crazy for it. In fact, right now they're trying to jump towards it. And you can that one, whatever this thing is, hopefully they have more of that because that stuff is driving her fucking crazy. Hey, Peaches, come on. You want some more on Jojo? Don't worry, I'll give them more. They love that one. It seems the sweet potato one, they might be a little bit about it right now, but they'll probably grow up to love it. So, either way, they'll play with their toy eventually, and they'll enjoy this. Here's your dead squirrel. Play with that thing. Defile its damn corpse a little more. Anyways, goodbye everyone. I hope you enjoyed looking at my crazy little duggies. Huh? Say bye, Peaches. Say bye, Jojo. Bye. Anyways, if you want your own Loot Crate or Loot Pets or even the new Loot Anime, follow the link in the description below and start your own subscription today. You can cancel at any time, and you can even get some of the older Loot Crates or Loot Pets if you enjoy the older ones more. Use the code in the description below and you'll help my channel out tremendously. Thank you for watching, and say goodbye, Jojo, again. Little bastard. Yay. Yay.